night.
The walk leads you face to face with double trouble.
The brothers make a discovery
I was feeling sick at that point.
that'll leave one couple with unprecedented power.
Having that kind of power could change the game.
And Amanda's shock news
But I thought I could get through it. I should have told you.
puts her journey in jeopardy.
I don't want to go home.
Today was Michelle and I's first run-up at Camp Biggest Loser, the brand new home of Biggest Loser in Australia. We were both excited and anxious to see what the contestants thought of their new home.
How are you? Look at you all.
Hello, hello, hello.
This was the first time that we'd seen Shannon and Michelle since our last chance training back on the island, and we were pretty excited to let them know what we'd been up to.
How do you like your new place? It's wonderful, huh? I think it's almost an honour for the contestants to be at the new Camp Biggest Loser. They get to redefine what Biggest Loser is in Australia. Everything they create here, they're going to create for themselves. Now you're all here, that's cool, but we need to know some facts and figures. We need to know how you guys went on the island.
There's one of us that aren't here. One person.
I was just about to say this. The bullet to the heart was Tanya and Ramsey's no longer here. Those two were fantastic, and I've got no doubt that they're feeling that their time wasn't up yet, that they should have been here for a bit longer.
Well, tell us, how did the weighing go? What happened?
Some great figures.
Start of the green.
Great figures.
We could see straight away that there'd been some big weight loss. We wanted to hear the numbers, though. We wanted to know what happened on the scales.
7.7.
Oh my God!
7.5.
Jade, you're a machine.
9.7.
With such limited equipment on Fitzroy Island, Michelle and I were blown away with the numbers the contestants got. How'd you go, Amanda?
8.7.
Good girl. Not only could I see physically the weight had dropped off Amanda, but the look in her eyes, she looks like she's alive and experiencing life for the first time for a long time.
The biggest surprise of all was Bob.
Bobby blitzed 12.8 kilos.
You did?
56 years old and pulls 12.8 kilos.
I did it.
That's so fantastic.
I want to lose 12.8.
I was happy. I still feel humbled by the experience. I wonder how I deserved it to have been the biggest loser for the week.
I left that 12.8 on the island. I left it back there.
You know, for everyone that says, I'm too old or I can't do it, shh, there it is. The proof is right there. There's a message there for all of Australia. You're never too old, it's never too late, anyone can do it. The trip home, how was that?
2,500 kilometre race.
A race?
Those guys explained this crazy race that they had to get from Fitzroy Island to Manly.
So we all had the Sirocco raft.
This is crazy.
Jump in there, we all
I
had
couldn't believe it. There was boats, planes, trains, automobiles. It was every man for himself.
You had to ask for money.
Oh, this is cruel. I'm loving it.
Nathan and I let them know that we had won. That was something that Michelle was proud of.
What did you get?
First place is immunity.
Immunity.
Are you for real?
It's the second week in a row.
Those boys rock. I mean, I am behind them 100% of the way. Go, Nathan. Go, Andrew. Show us what you got.
Who came last? Oh, no, what happened?
Oh, it was so close.
I could see the disappointment in Julie and Megan's faces when they explained to me that they'd got to the airport in 4th position. But then they'd come last. They were within sight of Camp Biggest Loser, and Julie just couldn't run as fast as the young people.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it, and I ended up throwing up.
Get a bottle of water. Someone get a bottle of water.
We came in last, I'm afraid, so then Everybody had to weigh their bags, and we got that weight penalty for next week now,
2 kilos.
which is 2 kilos. Yeah, so not real good.
No, that's a harsh penalty.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, well, you just have to work extra hard, just strengthen your resolve and pull your little socks up and get on with it. So my job this week is going to be to build her up, give her some confidence, and hope they stay above the yellow line next week, even with the 2 kilo penalty.
There is one other thing, isn't there?
Maybe a place you guys haven't seen yet.
Shannon Michelle said there's one more surprise, and I thought, I hope it's a good one.
It's a place both Michelle and I know intimately already, and we've put a lot of time and effort into getting it just right. Let's go and have a look.
We had no idea what it was about, and we were just looking forward to what it was.
Come on in to your new gym. This is the real deal.
Come on in, guys. The big gym. Good work. Come on in.
We've got a bigger, better, more professional setup than we've ever had in Biggest Loser history.
Oh, there's going to be pain. There's going to be pain. There's going to be a lot of pain.
The real deal, guys.
I walked in there, everybody was like going, yeah, this is really cool. There's heaps of machines, heaps of space. I was like, are you freaking mad? You crazy? They're going to freaking kill us in here.
So you might be smiling now, but this is going to be a place where there will be blood, sweat and tears.
This thing's enormous. It's got everything in it. An awesome place. Awesome.
You're going to get to know it very, very well. Intimately, actually.
This is a bigger, better, more professional space than we've ever had.
We've got more equipment, more space, and it's just the wildest gym you've ever seen.
This is the big gym. This is where it all happens. Have a look around the walls. Look at the faces who we've trained before. Look in their eyes. Hanging from around the walls were the faces of contestants who have taken the Biggest Loser journey before, who had stood in the middle of a gym in awe of the journey that was in front of them and conquered it.
Look at Manolita down in the corner.
Let me tell you, that girl was an animal. Fiona?
That's it.
Look at that face.
That's awesome.
And the look of Cozzy there.
I love it. I just remember watching that, and he did so well, and he deserved it.
The photos on the wall, they are very inspirational. They're all faces of determination, and that's where I want to be. At the end of the day, I want to be like them.
They're here for a reason. When there's moments in this gym, and there will be plenty of them, where you're on the floor and you don't think you've got anything else to give, take a look around, because they've all been there. They've all been in that place where they just thought, I can't continue. But they did.
Let's get stuck into it.
All right, let's go. Yeah!
Next, a brand new gym.
That's the way. Throw yourself into it.
A new beginning for some.
Your sister's over here punching out 20 push-ups. Let's go.
A new struggle for others.
I don't want to be weak anymore. I want to be strong.
That's it, good. Go, 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 go. Nice and quick. You guys just get started. Just get straight into it. It was the very first training session in the new, big, massive gym. Go, 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 go. Nice and quick. No more excuses. No more, we don't have enough equipment. It was time to train. Working together. That's what this is about. Working together.
Michelle told us that today's training would be working in team.
Go, Tiffany. Good girl. Excellent.
Training in pairs is a good thing. If you don't do something or you don't finish doing something, your partner gets punished. Definitely puts a lot on you to perform.
That's it, we're working as a team, so nobody slips through the cracks. You're only as strong as each other, so you've got to come together. That's it, lift, lift, good girl. And again, keep your bum close to the bench. No sitting down. Go, go, get mean. Come on, get angry with with it. Come on! I couldn't believe what I was witnessing with Mel in the training session. I was getting a mirror image of what I saw from Holly day one. 5, 4, 3, up, 2, 1, now! Pick up those bags and so help me get yourself down the end of that water now. There's been a massive shift in the relationship between Mel and Holly. The more confident that Holly's getting, Mel seems to be crumbling. So you've got 30 seconds, girl. You're not stopping. Up, 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 up. Let's go. Show what you've got, Mel. You've got tougher stuff than that, babe. Come on. Mel, if you don't do that, I'm going to make her do 20 more. With Mel telling me that she can't, then I needed to show her that she can. If she can't do it for herself, then she can do it for her sister. I want 20 push-ups. Go. That's it. Your sister's over here punching out 20 push-ups. Let's go.
My upper body felt like there was nothing left in it. From my waist up, I felt dead.
Mel, you've got 10 seconds. Go.
I
You've got 10 seconds. Do it. She stays here.
I pulled everything I could.
4, 3, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more, Mel. 2 more. 2, 1. Good girl. Good girl.
Sorry.
That's it, Tiffany. Good girl. Good girl.
Mum, that's the way. Throw yourself into it. Good girl, Jules. Go, go, go. Now, Julie, my beautiful grandma, is the most fragile of all the contestants. Remember running up that driveway? Remember seeing those people? That's it. Go, go. I knew that her not being able to run up that hill as fast as everybody else had knocked her confidence around.
That's just it. I can do it at my pace,
Well,
but I
that's
can't be expected to keep up with all the young ones. That's when I'm letting people down.
Not at all. You're only going to let people down if you give up. If you give up, you only let people down. If you gave 100%, that's all you can do.
No, I don't give up. I don't give up.
Okay, so how can you make it up this week?
Just work longer.
At Jules' pace.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself, babe. You deserve this, Jules. You deserve it. Yeah?
My family deserves it.
And you deserve it, darling. Your family does deserve a grandma. You do deserve it. But I want to see now, take that look of, I'm still seeing a look of, I want to see a look of determination on your face. And I want you to believe it. Your family does need you and you can do something about it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I will do something
Okay,
about
off
it.
you go.
Yes,
You've got
I
8 runs, baby. Let's go. Come on, show me your run, Mama.
He gave me a bit more strength and a bit more determination to keep going.
That's a girl. Go, determined. Here you go, Mums.
My grandchildren are my life. I want to be around for as long as I possibly can with them now. So I'm doing it for them as well as for me.
She run done, see? It's not that bad. Off you go. 7.
I've got this.
Good. You believe it, Mama? No, loud like that. I've got this.
I've got this!
Yes! It was just fantastic to see the look of determination come across her face and the weight lift off her shoulders.
All right,
You're a weapon, dude. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see the first team finished. Who's got it?
Yeah.
Come on, who's got it? Right in the middle of the training session, the medic came and grabbed me. He pulled me aside and said, "We've got to have a talk to you about Amanda." Instantly, I thought to myself, this is not going to be good news. Hey, we've got to come and see the medic for a sec. Walk over this way, good girl.
When I saw the medic there, I burst into tears because I knew exactly what was going to happen. I felt as if I've let Shannon down.
What's happened?
I think I'm okay.
You didn't tell me this before. What's happened? Got pain in your legs or something?
Yeah, I've got that calf. But I thought I could get through it. I should have told you. I want to get through it for you and for myself.
The pain in my calf started when we were on Fitzroy Island. Basically, I just put it down to just muscle soreness. I saw the medic a couple of times. I didn't, however, mention to Shannon that I was feeling quite sore.
And what, so you saw the medic?
Yeah. I've got to go have a scan for a DVT.
I was shattered to find out that a deep vein thrombosis could threaten Amanda's place in this game.
I don't want to be weak anymore. I want to be strong.
Yeah, that's great. But you've got to remember, this doesn't show weakness. Your determination wanted you to push through it. Amanda proved to me then and there just how much this journey meant to her. So it's definitely not weakness, babe. And you haven't let me down, you haven't let Stewie down, you haven't let anyone down. We've just got to look after your health, okay? Your health's number one. Come on, we'll be right, baby. If she gets through this, and fingers crossed she does, the sky is the limit for this girl. All right, so you got to go with the medic, get the scans done, and you let me know straight away. Yeah?
When Amanda did leave the training session, I thought that she'd be back very soon. Shannan came over and spoke to me.
Listen, mate, Amanda's been taken off site by the medic to go and get a scan done to make sure she hasn't got a DVT. Do you understand what a DVT is? Deep vein thrombosis. It can be a clot. Now, deep vein thrombosis, or DVT as it's commonly known, is basically a blood clot somewhere in your body. The greatest concern for us is if a bit of that clot breaks off, travels around your circulatory system and lodges itself either in your lungs, in your heart, or in your brain. Then it becomes potentially life-threatening. But you're ready to keep firing up, mate? I'm not going to let the team down.
I'm going, mate.
All right, good on you. Thanks, mate. Now, Stuart's determined, I knew it, and he straight away said to me, I'm going to train hard enough for the both of us. I'm going to put us in the best possible position I can.
Come on, Cameron. That's it. I want to see everything you've got. No laying on the floor. No laying on the floor. You stop about an inch off the floor. I noticed during the training session, Cameron still has a defeatist attitude. He doesn't believe in himself. He's quite negative. And that's the stuff that's been holding him back, not just in this training session today, but quite clearly been holding him back for years. Because sometimes I feel like I'm getting that from you.
Oh, yeah. Might be a bit scared, that's all.
There's nothing wrong with being a bit scared.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm scared because I've never done it before. I've never worked out in a gym like this.
As soon as the fear leaves you, you're fine. So I need you to trust me that I will look after you. I can see that there's some stuff still going on with Sam. Like the two of you are there's a bit of tension there. Is that
just
true?
about we both don't think we can do it. Yeah.
Once you get into that rhythm, I mean, you guys have had so much up, down, here, there, you know. But now you're based.
Yeah.
And this is it now. Cameron is Sammy's dad. He needs to be a role model for her. He needs to really step up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Come on, do some photos and finished. 2 more.
Go. Good, Cam, yes.
Michelle got in my ear about it, so I think I focused a bit more, got over the concern of being in this brand new place with brand new everything and turned it from that into trying to do a workout.
Let's go, Sammy, 10 seconds, bang it out, go.
The training session really taught me that me and Dad are as one. So he has to work just as hard as I do, and I have to work just as hard as he does.
Go, Cam. Good boy. 3, 2, one more, Cam. Yeah, Cam, you're an animal. This is a golden opportunity for father and daughter to get straight with each other and come together.
That's good. At the end of the first training session in the big gym, I was feeling awesome. The adrenaline was up there. We had pulled through it. It was the best feeling.
Well done, you guys. Good work. I could see by the end of that training session, they were completely exhausted. There was a couple of breakdowns, but there was also a couple of breakthroughs. And my work here is done.
Thank you.
For life. Amina, for life. For life!
Next, Amanda's future on the line.
No, I don't want to go home. I just don't want this to knock us out of the competition because I so badly want to be here.
And will the brothers' second walk mean double the trouble?
But there's always a twist and it's never really a good one.
You gotta wash it first, right?
After training today, I walked into the kitchen to find my team cooking up a storm. They're really excited about their new home and really excited about this fantastic space to cook and prepare meals. Hey, you guys. Hey. Ooh, look at you all in your kitchen. Wow. Can I just say, this kitchen rocks.
She said to us, you know, there's no excuses anymore. Look at the size of this kitchen. Look at all the healthy food.
Tell me how you're finding your diets, because obviously they're probably a bit of a 180 from what they've been before.
I think our bodies have gone into shock from eating such healthy food and from probably going from thousands and thousands of calories down to such a small number. But, oh, it feels so good.
My contestants at the moment, the girls are sitting on around about 1,200 calories, the boys about 1,500 calories. And are you hungry?
No. And still struggling to meet the 1500 today. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
In this game, the key thing to lose weight is diet. Michelle said that it was 70-30, 70% diet, 30% exercise. So I need to watch what goes in my mouth, and I will be doing that very diligently.
Awesome. I've brought a little something for you. Something. Let me take it over and show you. So come on over. This is a great tool that we've introduced to The Biggest Loser, and it's the Biggest Loser online club. And basically from here, you can become quite in tune with what you're eating, the calories that are in food, and we all know the importance of understanding calories in, calories out.
As we were shown the program, we went through it for all the various things that it does. I think it's a wonderful tool for anybody that wants to be serious about losing their weight.
Okay, so basically what you do is you log in and you go to My Diary, and from there you can click into the different foods that you've had throughout the day. Sam, you want to do yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you have for breakfast this morning?
Oats. I had half a cup.
For lunch, what did you have?
2 pieces of soy and linseed bread.
Okay, so your burger and bread's 163 for 2 slices.
I think the online Biggest Loser Club website has a massive key to who will win, because if you're using it properly, you'll know how much more you have to exercise, how much more you have to burn. It'll be a massive key.
Okay, so you're sitting now at around about 500 calories. So it means you've got about 700 to go. So you've still got plenty of room for an afternoon snack and your dinner. So you see how it just adds it up and just keeps you really on track and really focused. I want my team to get excited about food. I want them to get excited about their nutrition. And I can see that they're really starting to feel that, particularly now they have this fabulous tool that they can work with. All right, gang? Let's get the hell out of here.
Now, Amanda was taken away by the medic to go straight to the hospital. It was that serious. Hey, mate.
How you going? Good, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, great. If for Amanda's welfare and to make sure she's okay, she's going to spend tonight in hospital.
Okay.
They're going to get a specialist in.
Yep.
To make sure that she's 100% well and safe, and from that, we'll take a recommendation as to where we go from here.
Shannon gave me the news that she had had a scan but was yet to see the specialist, but the scan did reveal that she did have 2 areas in the leg with small clots.
Mate, the most important thing is she's safe.
Yeah.
She's in hospital, she's under great care, but it is a very serious thing, a DVT. Right. Not only was his wife in a seriously dangerous situation health-wise, but he realised just what an effect that had on their chances of maintaining their position in this show.
There's no way that she wants to, leave. She'll do everything possible.
We'll just go step by step, and tomorrow we'll cross the next bridge.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right, mate.
Okay,
thank you. Cleaned up. Pleasure, buddy.
No worries. Thanks.
I was obviously worried about Amanda's condition and being alone at the hospital, and I really needed to speak to her. So I did manage to make a phone call to her.
Hello.
Hello, how are you going?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
I was definitely trying to be strong for Stuart on the phone, but I felt very alone and frustrated.
I'm pretty upset, but
Yeah, it's a bit scary, but at least we've found out what it is and they can do something about it, so...
Well, I know you're not ready to go home and...
No, I don't want to go home.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I know, but I just, I know how much we both need this, and I just don't want this to knock us out of the competition because I so badly want to be here. I'm busting my guts. I'm working so hard. I don't want an injury to take me out.
All right, bye, darling.
Okay, bye. Righto.
Bye.
Bye.
Earlier on this week, Nathan and Andrew won the race from Fitzroy Island to Sydney, which gave them immunity.
Because we have immunity, we now have to do the walk.
I feel a little bit nervous. I don't know what's going to come out of this one. It was a bit of a surprise package the last walk that Nathan and I did, so anxious to see what it is.
We were all lined up. Nathan and Andrew walked past us all. I wondered to myself, you know, what's going to happen now?
There was a lot of anticipation, everyone wanting to know what news they were going to bring back.
We were just hoping that it would disadvantage the other training group more than it would disadvantage our training group.
The worst case scenario that could happen on the walk is someone has to go home early. The best case scenario is we have no elimination this week.
So far, the walk hasn't brought much happiness. There's always a twist and it's never really a good one.
Nathan and I won immunity as a result of winning the race from Fitzroy Island to Camp Biggest Loser in Sydney, and now we're on the walk.
It's anticipation, waiting to see what's going to happen. Is it going to be something good? Is it going to be something that's not so good? Will it change the game?
The outcome of the walk is never something that you can foresee. So hopefully whatever comes from this is just going to be an advantage for Nathan and I and won't hinder us in our journey. I'm glad that Nathan and I are taking the walk because I don't want my fate in someone else's hands.
Walking down to see AJ, I was very anxious and nervous.
Hello, Nathan.
Good morning, AJ.
Andrew.
Hello, AJ.
Welcome to the walk. Again. The two of you are proving to be a formidable force in this competition. As individuals, you've both admitted to your fears and your weaknesses in your everyday lives. But here, together in this competition, you've shown your strength by taking victory in almost every challenge you faced.
I got immunity.
Light Blues, you're the winner of today's challenge. Yeah! As the brothers in arms, you've been quite a handful for the other contestants. For the second week in a row, you've won immunity from elimination. That means you can't be voted out. You're both guaranteed another week in the game. But everything comes at a cost. You're about to find out what price you'll pay for your safety this week.
But I was feeling sick at that point.
And today, the walk leads both of you face to face with double trouble.
My first thoughts when AJ said that it would be double trouble, I thought that it would be a consequence on Nathan and I.
The way that we're playing the game is perfectly at the moment. So it'd be devastating if the end result of that was that one of us had to go home, because no, that's not part of the plan.
There are 4 vessels, each containing a disc. On a disc that you pull out of the water are the names of 2 couples. When the next vote is held, one of these couples will receive a double vote. Double trouble for whoever is facing elimination.
When AJ said that we'd be deciding which couple has an extra vote in the next elimination, could be a good thing for Nathan and I because we may be able to influence votes. Four different choices. It's a lot of pressure. You've got to try and pick the right one, but you know, you have no idea and you have no control over that.
Rock off. Pick. The decision that we came to, we paper, scissors, rock for it to see who'd pull it out. 2 questions for you. I'd established in my mind where I wanted to go, so I needed to see if Andrew had the same thing, so left or right?
Left.
Second question. What are Dad's 2 favourite numbers?
17 and 2.
Are there 17 options here? 2.
I picked the left-hand side and pick one of Dad's favourite numbers, which was 2, so we picked the second vessel.
Do it. All right, go.
When I stepped up to the vessel to pull out the disc, I was extremely nervous. I didn't know what was going to come from it. So I pulled out the tablet. The walk brings a lot of pressure and a lot of hard decisions. You know, it's going to impact the game a lot because one couple's going to have 2 votes. So it could potentially send one couple home because of the extra vote.
Whatever way we decide on doing, the ultimate thing will have to benefit us.
I was sitting on the couch waiting for Nathan and Andrew to return from the walk. I was feeling nervous about what they would reveal.
Could there be an elimination? Swapping trainers, it could be...
Or you could lose your trainer.
Well, that's exactly
Lose your
right.
trainer for a week.
When Nathan and Andrew walked in, they looked a bit upset. So we knew something was up.
My heart stopped. You just don't know what they're going to say. It's the not knowing that just kills you. You just got to sit there and wait for them to come out with it.
AJ had 4 water vessels in front of her.
4?
So I walked up and I put my hands into the vessel and I pulled out this.
Andrew held a disc in his hands and I had absolutely no clue what it meant, but I was afraid that it was going to be a bad thing.
There's 4 names on it. 2 couples. So, out of the 2 couples, Nathan and I have to choose which couple
we are going to give this to, and that will give you the power to have a double vote.
You have twice the voting power.
I was hoping our names weren't going to be on there because I didn't want to have the responsibility that our double vote could send one of the other couples home.
Having that kind of power could change the game. It's a pretty scary thing.
I guess it's a good thing to an extent, and then it's also a bad thing because I don't want to end anybody's journey here. I'd rather give up my place than have to, you know, send somebody else home.
On the disc, the first names were Jetta and Jodie.
I thought, yeah, that would be right. It seems that Jetta and I are always brought up when it comes to the boys.
And the second names, they are Holly and Mel.
I started getting really worried. I didn't want it because I didn't want to have the responsibility of being the person who gives that extra vote to get somebody off.
I freaked out, but what do? It's a game, and the game's always going to be playing.
So we need to talk to both couples and help us make our decision.
So after we told the group that Jetta and Jodie and Holly and Mel's name had been on the disc, we had to take the opportunity to go and speak to them individually, just get a bit of a feel for where they were in relation to this.
Go on then. Nathan and I took Jodie and Jetta away and we had a chat to them.
If we give it to you guys, you're going to vote off someone from our training team.
Basically. Our numbers deplete.
Further.
Nathan and I and Jetta and Jodie, you know, basically we do have a friendship.
Do you want it?
Having an extra vote and elimination is always a powerful thing to have.
If we give it to you, is that going to sign a death warrant on your head?
If we did have that power and our double points would be causing someone to go home, yeah, that's pretty much a death wish. I don't want to make anyone angry because I don't want to go home yet.
It's not going to make enemies of us. It's not going to cause us a hassle. It's probably not going to cause your team a hassle. But if we do that, are we going to shoot ourselves in the foot
with our team?
Well, maybe you guys should give it to Holly and Mel. I think Holly and Mel are very gullible. If Andrew and Nathan tell them to vote one way or the other, they're definitely going to go along with what the boys say.
So I think if it went to Holly and Mel, they'd get all ooh with it. And yeah, it might.
The way I look at it is every week when we're going to elimination, we've got to eliminate someone anyway. This is just one extra vote.
Yeah.
When it comes to Holly and Mel, I hope they go underneath the yellow line. I'm sick of them. I'm really over them. I'm ready for them to go home.
Do you think we should give it to Holly and Mel?
I think you guys should do whatever you want to do. That's how I feel.
Well, I don't have a clue still. So, I mean, we'll have to go and talk to Holly and Mel and do that.
Okay. Nathan and Andrew are very smart, so I was sure they're going to do the right thing for themselves, yep.
Yes.
Nathan and I then had a chat with Holly and Mel. We wanted to hear what they had to say and their feelings on the extra vote.
If we gave it to you, would we have a helping hand into the extra vote?
If you gave us that responsibility, we'd obviously like you to give us a bit of it.
So we can have a chat about it, maybe?
Yeah.
Sure.
They asked if they gave us the 2 extra votes, would we listen to their advice on who to vote for? And I actually agreed with them and said, yes, I would. Whatever you guys decide, I'm sure you will feel is best.
We haven't come to any decision at all whatsoever.
We've spoken to Jodie and Jetta, and now we're speaking to you, and then we're going to have a bit of time to ourselves, have a chat about it. And
After hearing that Holly and Mel were open to a conversation on who to vote for, it was quite clear that if Nathan and I chose Holly and Mel, we would actually gain an extra 2 votes instead of giving away 2 votes. So we potentially had 3 votes in our power.
So we'll put some thought into it and think about what's happening and how he's going, and we'll do it that way.
That's all right. Fine with us. I think Andrew and Nathan might think just that we're young and immature, that they can sway us, but I guess they would have some sort of say in who we eliminated, but at the end of the day, it's our decision and no one's going to boss us around.
Well, little brother, we're left with the decision again.
That's it. It could be either one. Either one, I think, is going to benefit us
each way. So whatever way we go, it's going to be a positive for us, not a negative.
Yeah.
After we'd spoken to Holly and Mel and Jodie and Jetta, I'm pretty confident that, you know, we're going to have a say in that double vote at the next elimination. And we could probably manipulate it to our advantage.
Next, sisters or best friends? Who will get double the girl power?
Going in to let everybody know the decision that we had made, Nathan and I were as confident as ever. You have to make political decisions, ones that everybody is going to be happy with. So, you know, as long as we can keep doing that, I think our position within the game will be safe.
To be totally honest, it's not a decision that we really enjoyed making.
I really think playing the game with Andrew and Nathan is a great move for Jetta and I. I'm trusting them that they're going to look after us and get us as far as we possibly can through this game.
Melanie looked at me and I looked at her and I could see just the anguish in our eyes. We did not want to get those 2 extra votes.
It comes down to how it can help everyone. How it can help us, how it can help the people that we're giving it to.
I thought if Jodie and Jetta got it, it would be scary because they would strategically use it. So I just was sitting there hoping the yellow girls got it.
I felt vulnerable. I knew if Holly and Mel get this, it could mean that Mum and I could be out the next elimination.
Everyone was quite apprehensive about what the decision would be, and we were all sort of really sitting on the edge of our seats wondering which way it was going to go.
We're going to give it to Holly and Melanie.
I was very shocked that Andrew and Nathan gave us the extra vote because Holly and I were certain that they'd give it to Jetta and Jodie, so kind of felt like the pressure's on.
When the boys didn't choose Jetta and I, it was a relief. it sort of felt like all the focus was taken off me. So I was happy with their decision, I really was.
And our reason behind the decision is that within this game we are individual couples and we're playing an individual game. But within that, there is a team alliance with the trainers. Within that team alliance, Michelle's team, which we are all part of, we're down a couple.
Sure are.
So we need to improve our playing field, I guess. We need to even it out.
We've given the vote to Holly and Mel to look like we were strengthening our training alliance, but on the arrangement that we would be able to influence that vote.
We do need to, you know, keep a bit of team morale going and support each other, even though we are as couples, so... Yeah, we respect your decision, boys.
From the day that the boys gave me the double the money bracelet to now, when they've given us the double the votes, I have a feeling that they're out to get us.
I do believe that Nathan and Andrew are dominating in the game. They're going to slip up some stage during the competition, and hopefully that Ben and myself, we're just behind them to pounce and take the next step up.
Well done, boys.
Yeah, hard decision.
Hard decision, and typical of UP, you've stood up well and done well. Well done.
Thank you, Cameron.
Holly and Mel, if they were to believe the reason that we gave them, I guess they'd probably be a bit naive. It's still to be seen if they do what they've said that they were going to do, so... And if they do, god damn, just wake up, girls. It's a game. If they don't, they've played me well.